Hello everyone, Cappuccino here. Today we are going to be doing 3 tips in 3 minutes where I offer 3 tips of feedback in about 3 minutes. Today we are going to be reviewing a Silver Reinhardt on Blizzard World. The first tip I have for you is to position yourself with your team. In this part of the map, you were positioning yourself on the right side where there's actually no one really there currently pushing. And as you can see on the kill feed, 3 of your teammates get picked off because you weren't there to protect them. Remember, you're a tank and you're the front line of defense. You need to be with your team. In this clip, 3 of your teammates get picked off by a ripped tire, but you also take out 3 of their teammates, and then you go ahead and charge into battle. But if you notice, no one is up there, and you shouldn't actually be charging this far up. In this situation, you were okay, but in future scenarios, you're going to expose yourself to getting picked off and staggered. My next tip is to execute smarter charges. You often charge kind of blindly, and you need to take into account what the team has before you charge and what position you put yourself in. For example, that was actually a really bad charge because 2 of your teammates already got picked off, and by you going in there, you were going to expose yourself and your team behind you to also getting picked off. Here are some things I would ask myself before charging. Are we up in team count? Do we have picks? Can I risk exposing my team and myself when I charge? And also, what is the charge distance? If it's a short charge distance, you risk exposing yourself and your team less. So shorter charge distance is better. And lastly, what are the chances of me actually landing this charge? If the chances are low, if there's a Zarya nearby that's going to bubble the Reinhardt, if there's someone who might stun me, I would probably evaluate that as well. So you need to kind of get a feel for these kind of factors before you think about charging. Let's take a look at this charge that you're just about to execute. And if we think of the factors, are we up in team count? The answer is yes. You have your team here, his team is way back there. Is it a short charge distance? Yes, it's pretty close. It's right here. And the third factor is there a high chance of landing? Yes. Zarya just bubbled the Rein, so there's no one that could really protect him. And because of it's a short charge distance, you're able to hit him with a more higher probability. In this case, you miss, but I think that kind of comes with practice, anticipating which way the Reinhardt will move. The last tip is to improve your ultimate usage. You need to become more patient with your ultimates because especially Reinhardt's and Zarya's, those are game-changing ultimates and you will win the fight if you execute it correctly. So here in this clip, you just seem really impatient and you just want to land that shatter, but if the Reinhardt has a shield up, as they get better in skill, they're not going to drop their shield and you shouldn't just blindly shatter. And you also have to take into account if your team can follow up, in which they didn't follow up with healing and they didn't really follow up with damage. Here's an example of an actual good usage of your ultimate. You're actually waiting for an opening. You're waiting until all the bubbles are used. You're waiting until Reinhardt's shield is shattered, and then you execute your ultimate. I will say this though, you charged a bit too early. What you want to do is shatter, fire strike, swing if you can get close, and then you charge in to finish it off. This last clip also shows your impatience with the ultimate. You should have waited before grabbing. None of your team is able to follow up. 2 of them got picked off, and the grab was basically wasted. You should have been able to take that point. And then if you look after your kill feed, the McCree was about to set up for his ultimate as well. So if you were to wait for a little more, you would have probably taken the point. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you'd like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you next time.